Hey man, that Foolio crazy, bro. I can't believe they really caught them and they affiliated with ATK. These be doing a lot of dumb. You know what I'm saying? Like, if young ladies did put that money on this head, it's gonna be a whole King Von situation. Driver! Open the car door! Let me see your hands! Put your hands behind your back. Stay there.
Let me be clear. The feud stops here. All 5 of these defendants are facing life in the Florida State Prison, even the ones who didn't pull the trigger.
Julio Foolio's killers may have been arrested, but before they can face the law, they must endure a brutal reckoning from KTA Opps who are hell-bent on revenge. Shaped by the violence of the streets, Foolio's homies have infiltrated the prison where his murderers are being held, unleashing relentless torture as payback. But KTA Opps aren't just out for blood. They're determined to extract every piece of information they can. According to reports, the story doesn't just end with the 5 individuals arrested. And so, as the killers face a grim reality behind bars, the question looms: will they survive long enough to stand trial, or will KTA's vengeance consume them first? After a month of digging up leads and grasping at straws, the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office has managed to do the impossible. They have arrested the people responsible for taking out Julio Foolio on his birthday. On the afternoon of July 27, 2024, the authorities moved in on 21-year-old Isaiah Jermaine Chance and 21-year-old Alicia Latoya Andrews. Arresting them proved to be a walk in a park as police surrounded their residence and called them out. The pair surrendered without putting up a fight.
Isaiah Chance, this is the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office. We are in your front driveway. We have a warrant for your arrest. Come to your front door with nothing in your hand. We are not going.
Keep coming. Keep coming. Keep coming. Keep coming. Stop. Stop. Turn around. Keep your hands up. Turn around. Hands up. Keep your hands up. Keep walking. Keep walking. Keep walking. Keep walking. Keep walking. Now turn around. Put your hands behind your back. Is there anybody else inside?
18-year-old Sean Andre Gathright didn't prove to be a handful either, as police were able to calmly arrest him in the parking lot of a Jacksonville shopping center.
Let me see your hands. Step on out. Step on out. Look away. Back up to the sound of my voice. Yep. Stop right there. Lift your shirt up. Turn. Do a 360. What? Just listen to us. We'll talk about it. Keep going. Keep going. Turn. Turn. Now walk back to the sound of my voice. Come on. Keep coming. 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 Walk back to me.
Unfortunately, putting the handcuffs on 30-year-old Rashad Travion Murphy proved to be a tall task. The Jacksonville Sheriff's Office had to call in the U.S. Marshals, and together these two tracked down Rashad to a Jacksonville apartment. They zeroed in on his location on July 28, 2024, and called in SWAT teams. College Kid reported that Murphy was allegedly holding himself at gunpoint at that point and was refusing to cooperate with the authorities, which led to a standoff between the two parties. Fortunately, Murphy came to his senses and went with the authorities without compromising the safety of those around him after a long wait.
Shows the overnight standoff at Collins Preserve Apartments between I-295 and College Road. Officers confirmed just a few minutes ago that they arrested Rashad Murphy, again, the 4th person arrested in Julio Foolio's shooting death. They believe there's 5 people involved in this death. Now, the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office and U.S. Marshal Service tracked Murphy to that apartment complex, off Collins Road.
That said, the 5th suspect, 27-year-old Davian Vershard Murphy, is yet to be arrested. Though there are still court proceedings to go through, it's most likely that all 5 culprits will be sentenced to life in prison, since the state of Florida shows no mercy to even those who didn't pull the trigger.
Let me be clear. The feud stops here. All 5 of these defendants are facing life in the Florida State Prison, even the ones who didn't pull the trigger. In Florida, if you participate in the planning of a murder, you can be held accountable for the person's death, and that is what we intend to do here. There were 3 people who pulled the trigger.
And that's not good news for the culprits. Apart from the fact that they'll be paying in full for their crime, they have to accept the reality that inside the 4 walls of their new home, they'd be sitting ducks. Easy targets for KTA Opps, who have been itching to get their revenge on the men who took out one of their own. Though at least 2 months have passed since everything went down, no one in Foolio's crew has forgotten the way his ops celebrated his passing. Youngin Ace took center stage as he dropped the diss track, Do It, after Foolio's passing, rapping, I don't even call him by his name, I call them N-words, Lil Do-Its, B-words call the phone, say they got the low, I told them, do it, I ain't sparing stuff, it's on site if we into it, he with his baby, do it, he with his B-word, do it with his mama, do it, this money make a N-word, do it, and he didn't stop there. He followed it up with another diss track, Game Over, only days later. 23KB also celebrated the demise of his op by posting an IG story with his song, Dead Guys. He also gave a 5-star review to Holiday Inn, the motel in front of which the 5 individuals executed their plan. Digs like those leave a mark, and now Foolio's crew has a clear target, or targets to be more accurate, the ones that will bear the full force of their anger, putting the culprit's safety at risk. The fact that the killers have been linked to rival gangs doesn't help the situation either. According to reports, Murphy has ties to the 1200 gang, while Isaiah has been linked to the ATK gang. And both these groups have bad blood with the KTA. But what makes things even more concerning is that Foolio's crew might have a rat in their midst. After police revealed the names of the 5 individuals who plotted to take out Julio Foolio, College Kid came forward with a disturbing truth. The account wrote on X, 21-year-old Foolio murder suspect Alicia Andrews was allegedly celebrating Jacksonville rapper's birthday with him in Tampa, told suspects Isaiah Chance and Sean Gathright his location. This raises serious questions. How did Alicia manage to infiltrate Foolio's tight-knit inner circle? Was she a trusted friend or something more sinister? And just how deep did this plot run? The mystery surrounding these 5 individuals and their level of planning only adds layers to an already chilling story. Moreover, the testimony from a hotel employee at the scene of Foolio's tragic death has only added further confusion and complexity to the situation. According to reports, authorities have taken the person in question into eyewitness protection after she brought forth key information. While talking to Ratchet TV, the eyewitness revealed that days before the incident, one of Foolio's ops dropped by the hotel for information.
I want to say that Friday.
Someone said turn up the audio. Look, I got it loudest where it's piercing my ears. So if I can hear it like that, y'all got to be able to hear it. So I don't want people trolling and y'all can't hear it, because I'm pretty sure how loud I got it in my house, and you can see my shit rattling and shaking walls. I know you got to be able to hear it. So please don't troll me right now. I don't want to start packing people up. I really want to have a positive night and just get this content to y'all. So I'm just pretty sure you can see my lights switching on and my rattling. So I'm pretty sure the audio is loud enough. I'm pretty sure it's loud, dog. So someone said you a cop. Sure. The audio is great. All right, you can hear it. All right, so if people start doing the turn up stuff and whoop, they're trying to distract us. I don't want to be distracted, and I don't want to have to keep stopping my content. So leave us alone and just enjoy the content. If you can't hear it, turn your volume up. Let's go.
2 guys that already came to that hotel already. And after he got killed, more guys was coming up there. So if people keep saying why they left that stuff at the crime scene, we said that at first, but that was the setup from the police. Rico already involved. We gonna talk to all the people. I have cards. I can prove this. All these people we gonna talk to. And when they put that man and put him on that schedule, it wasn't no sheet over the face. There wasn't none of that. That's the only form we can see. That's all we can see. The other victims that everybody talking about, one victim was in a hotel because when we got done, we had to go in there. I had to go. I worked there. I had to go in the hotel. We was on security at the hotel.
This raises yet another unsettling question. Had Foolio's killers meticulously planned every step, even predicting where he would end up that fateful night? He had publicly announced that he'd be partying at an Airbnb, a location that often draws police attention due to noise complaints. So it's likely Foolio was prepared with a backup plan, anticipating that things might go sideways. But here's the twist. Who was the informant that leaked Foolio's carefully guarded second location to his enemies? Was there a traitor lurking in the shadows, feeding information to those who wanted him gone? And so, though the police might have arrested the people responsible who planned the murder, it seems like someone else was pulling the strings behind the scenes. With so many questions unanswered, it's unlikely that Foolio's crew is going to rest easy, knowing that there's a rat in their midst. A rat who got one of their own killed. And his killers may be walled off from the rest of the community inside a prison cell, but they're not safe from the reach of KTA Opps who have ties that run deep. It's likely that they'll make a move to find the answers that the police failed to find. However, the moment this entire thing started, the authorities made it clear that they had a zero-tolerance policy for gang-related violence. The city of Jacksonville has seen enough of it, and the police force vowed to do everything in their power to put an end to it. While speaking to the public on June 24, 2024, Jacksonville Sheriff TK Waters said, "These groups, I won't name them, they know who they are. We're not going to tolerate any retribution, any revenge. We're going to watch. We're going to pay attention to what's going on." He also said, "We're not going to allow you to just arbitrarily run around and spray bullets into people's houses and cars. We're not going to tolerate any retribution, any revenge. We're going to watch. We're going to be around paying attention to what's going on. If it takes us following them one at a time, then we'll do that. Maybe secretly, maybe overtly, but we'll keep them off balance so they can't shoot up cars and houses and whatever they want to do." And so the arrests might seem like the end of a bloody chapter, but in reality, they could be just the beginning of a new wave of violence. With a mole suspected within Foolio's circle, tensions are higher than ever. Driven by desperation to uncover the truth and retaliate, KTA Opps have one goal only: to find the real mastermind behind Foolio's passing. And so the community finds itself holding its breath once again as it waits for a dangerous manhunt to unravel behind bars. The streets of Jacksonville could soon see more bloodshed as both sides grapple with betrayal and the thirst for revenge, while the authorities brace themselves for the storm that may follow.